US President Donald Trump has sent shockwaves around the world, and in the US too, with his announcement of reciprocal tariffs on major world economies. Starting 5th April 2025, the United States shall enforce a uniform 10% duty on all incoming foreign goods. And from 9th April, America will transition to a matching tariff framework, applying import levies equal to those charged by other nations on American exports. For Indian goods, this translates to a 26% duty, which aligns with rates for the EU, 20%, and Japan, 25%. However, these figures remain considerably below the rates set for China, 54%, Vietnam, 46%, Sri Lanka, 44%, and Bangladesh, 37%. HDFC Bank in its analysis says that while Trump has imposed universal tariffs, the fact that India faces relatively lower tariffs compared to the likes of China, Vietnam, Thailand, etc. provides it with a tariff arbitrage that could make India's exports more competitive. India's biggest strength lies in its robust domestic fundamentals and demand-driven growth, with lesser dependency on exports compared to its peers. Additionally, with the Indian and US governments working actively to seal India's trade deal in the coming months, the impact of the reciprocal tariffs is likely to be transitory. A White House document on Friday showed that the Trump government's reciprocal tariffs have been revised for at least 14 countries, including India. India's rate was originally listed at 27%, as against the 26% shown previously by Trump during the announcement on 2nd April. However, the latest annex document shows that the tariffs have been revised down to 26%. US President Donald Trump, a friend of Indian Prime Minister Modi, on 2nd April said that New Delhi has not been treating Washington right and therefore has slapped the fifth largest economy with 26% tariffs. This move, part of a broader protectionist policy, aims to boost US domestic manufacturing and reduce its trade deficit with India, which stood at $35.31 billion in 2023-24. The Commerce and Trade Ministry on Thursday responded to US Liberation Day move by saying that they will remain in touch with US and that the department is also studying the opportunities that may arise due to this new development in the US trade policy. Keeping in view the vision of Viksit Bharat, the department is engaged with all stakeholders, including Indian industry and exporters, taking feedback of their assessment of the tariffs and assessing the situation. The department is also studying the opportunities that may arise due to this new development in the US trade policy, said the ministry in the statement. JP Morgan's one-off chief economist Bruce Kusma now sees a 60% chance of a global recession in 2025, up from 40%. The effect of this tax hike is likely to be magnified through retaliation, a slide in US business sentiment, and supply chain disruptions, Kusma wrote in a note titled "There Will Be Blood."